Just going to give you guys a quick update on the status of the ISA rigger certifications. We've had 9 rigger certifications since the last safety event. 1 in Germany in September 2022, 3 in the US in September, November, and March, 1 in Mexico, 2 in Mexico, 1 in Switzerland just now, this past weekend, and 1 in Canada also in the past weekend. The last 2, like the one in Switzerland had 10 new certified riggers, and the one in Canada 9. They're not in the database yet. And there are 2 rigger certs at least coming still this year. 1 in Germany end of September and 1 in Canada in October. The one in Germany is in Le Bouillon, and the one in Canada is in Quebec. So if you're interested and are around those areas and want to sign up, let us know. There might also be potential other certs, maybe in Australia, but we'll see if we have the senior instructors available to do them. Our rigger certifications, I mean, you probably know about them. It's a certification of a course, but I mean, even the most experienced riggers can learn something during the 2.5 days. We generally start on Friday because over the weekends most people are free. So do a half day on Friday and then finish sometime in the afternoon on Sunday. And the general schedule is on the first day, usually we do all theory. So we have talks on different gear, like all the different ranges of gear that we have in highlining and slacklining. So different topics, everyone gets a topic and then talk about it, and then we have a discussion about different gear. And then we also have some hot topics like big highlines, airspace safety, festival rigging, and so on. And before the cert, everyone has to fill in an online test, which is more of like a risk assessment kind of thing. So we see how people do on that. And we also discuss the answers of that on the first day. And then on the second day, we split people up into groups and usually do a rotation of 3 groups. 1 is natural anchors, 1 is bolted anchors, and then the participants have time to do 1 practice rescue as well. So that's the first rotation. It takes about an hour each rotation, so 3 hours for everyone to go through those 3. And then the next rotation would be high directionals like A-frames, ascending and descending ropes, and knots that are useful in our field of slacklining. It's intended for experienced highliners that have a strong sense of responsibility, and it really helps festival organizers to see, like, okay, this person is a capable rigger. I know I can trust them. Like everything will go smoothly, and for local clubs, if they need access to a spot and the authorities say, yeah, we're not sure if we can trust the normal slackliners to be safety conscious and whatever, and you say, okay, we've got an amount of people who are certified in rigging, and there's always someone present, and therefore they know what they're doing. Can you please give us access to the spot? Or for shows, or to get insurance for your club, and so on, or for an event. It can be very helpful. And on the 3rd day of the cert, we put people in groups and appoint rigging leaders, and they have to rig highlines. And if you haven't done it the day before, you also get 1 or 2 few rigs that we manipulated with some mistakes, and you'll have to find them. So it's quite fun, but also very stressful. We do that on purpose because if you're rigging at a festival, or if you have to go out and rescue someone, you always be stressed. So it's like, it's a very short time, and there's a lot of compact info and things you have to show and be prepared for. But it kind of simulates like a scenario that you could be in, and you have to still perform at that level. So I think it's quite realistic. And so far, around 250 people have participated in the cert. Not everyone wanted to be certified. We always have a couple of spots for learners as well, because we don't offer courses that lead to the cert so far. So per instructor in the cert, we can also have one learner. If people want to join the cert, pay for it, and get the experience through the cert. But generally, it's meant for experienced riggers who want to be certified. And 200 riggers, pretty sure I might have miscounted, but exactly after last weekend, we might have exactly 200 riggers that passed the certification. And we have around 25 instructors or training instructors that helped teaching those rigging certifications, of which 9 are senior instructor A's, which means that that they can run the certification. You always need at least one senior instructor, and then either another senior instructor or two training instructors to run a cert. And per instructor, you can have 5 participants. It's better to have 4, like 4 would be the ideal. 5 is still possible. So 3 instructors can have 15 participants, or we do max 4 instructors and 20 participants for a rigging cert. You can also see the new icons we have. They're going on the ISA education website, or on the ISA website in the education part now. It's just been newly done, and so we can describe better how the whole certification process works, and what the labels or what the certifications are. Why are we doing the certifications? We already said that for insurance purposes, to get access, and some people just take it to be more confident in their rigging skills, even though they don't really have a use for the certification in their daily lives. To determine dates and places for future rigger certifications, most rigger certifications are not planned like a year ahead, even though I guess they could. Slackliners are not known for planning that far ahead, so most of the rigger certifications get planned like 3 months ahead or so, and then people sign up. We did a how to rigger cert document for those who are interested of hosting one in their area, or are instructors that then can look through the document and see what's needed to host a rigging certification, like lines and workshop spaces close by that have like a variety of different anchors, camping or another accommodation close by. That's really, it's much easier and more time efficient when all those things are within a few minutes of each other. And then since last year, we've got the ISA account system. That's where you can check all your certificates, not just instructor or rigger certifications, but also athlete certificates. Yes, that's about it. Are there any questions from you guys about the rigging certifications? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
This is Eduardo from Spider Slackline. Yeah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
How do you set some, let's say, minimum skill required to join the course?
Well, it's really up to you. It might just be that you do the certification and don't pass. So if you participate and you're not sure, you can participate, but you might pay and not get a certification. So it's always up to the people who come to the cert. But it does help if it just runs smoother if everyone's experienced, and it will take less time to go through.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you have like the rescue skills, or
exactly,
not very easy for anyone.
Yeah. I can just let me see if I just have it open. The document. We've got a document.
I just shared it in the chat, Sarah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Which one did you share?
Just the link.
The newest one. Things don't work for me.
Okay, so in this link, you basically just see the general layout of the course, how it works, and you also see in a separate PDF file the expectations and requirements for before you come to such a register.
Yeah, we have a newer one that is a bit more detailed. I can just try to put that in the presentation. Present now.
Yeah, but you answer my questions. Basically, no minimum required. Just if you don't pass, that's all.
Yeah,
you don't get the certification.
Yeah, so that's the schedule, and then like the gear we discuss. We should put that on the website as well, and under that link, we'll put that in.
It's on the website, Sarah, that I shared.
Is it? I didn't find it. But,
okay. Thank you, sir.
I would like to ask, is it a good thing to participate in this certification for learning purpose?
The thing is, to run the certification smoothly, we can have max 1 learner per instructor. Okay. But the ones who have participated, they really like it. So if we have like spots that are like, if you only have 4 riggers riggers that want to be certified and have an extra spot still free per instructor, then we can also accept the learner.
Okay, so you don't have anything for the learning. You need to actually gather the knowledge somewhere, the practice, and stuff. Then you can go to the certification course.
Yes. So at the moment, there's no course that we teach that leads up to the certification. But we do have some material that people can go through before the certification and to learn. And also some other, like some clubs do practices where you're, in Australia, for example, they did just a few weeks or a month before they do their festivals, they do rescue practices, or they doing course leading towards the so it doesn't exist on the side of the ISA, but they're definitely if you're an experienced rigger, you can also just ask in your community if people are interested in learning, and then if you know what's in the ISA rigging certification, to teach that to your Slackline friends, and that way they will be prepared for the cert.
Yeah, so Pavel, one example from Switzerland is we organize 5 or 6 events every year. They're called Swiss Highline Meeting. They have maximum 15 to 20 people, and people from Switzerland or also from abroad can just join these. And that's like a start into the world of rigging. We rig together, we discuss things, very informal, but it could be a start. So I also think to organize such courses makes very much sense, that it's not the ISA doing, but actually the local, regional or national federations or clubs or groups that organize these.
So yeah, Tom, it's actually the document is not. I can't find it on the
just scroll down.
Under that link.
Just
really?
Scroll down. It's like the first thing that shows up when I open that link. There's a folder, there's the expectations, and then there should be that document which you are showing.
Oh yeah, now yeah. Before it yeah. So there, like, yeah, everything with external links where you can learn about some stuff. That's a pretty. And if you have questions, you can always send us an email about more detailed things that you want to know what we cover. Yeah.